Hello.
Hello, everyone. First of all, how do I sound, Jeff? Do I sound good or?
Sound fine.
Okay, cool. Um, Welcome to Bases Loaded. This might be a short show, everyone, but we don't got much to talk about, so that's okay. Jeff, tonight's the finale of our all-time teams.
Yes, it is. Wow.
And
This is
who
Team
is it?
30.
And who is it?
It's a
Yeah,
team
Team
that's
30. And
automatically eliminated, and that would be the Colorado Rockies.
Yep. So we'll get to that soon, like real soon, and then we'll update you all on how this bracket's gonna go. But man, I don't know which firings you want to start with first. Do you want to start with the Red Sox or do you want to start with the Phillies?
Start with the Red Sox because I'm kind of like flabbergasted about this whole thing. But at the same time, the Red Sox have actually been doing very well without Cora at the helm. So, I mean, they won the first two.
They are 2-2 without Cora.
Yeah,
because they lost the series to yeah.
But they won the first two games after Cora, so I mean that's.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. My process with this is you fire a manager after you score 17 runs.
Well, I look at it this way: they've been doing really crappy, and to score 17 runs, they saved it all up. They gave Cora a last hurrah before he had to pack his bags.
Yeah. But Jason Veritek is not fired. I thought he was, but he's getting promoted to a new position. So I don't know. I'm interested to see how Chad Tracy does. I don't have my hopes. I don't have my high hopes up. I know it's early in the season, but I don't have my high hopes up just yet.
Right.
But yeah, they fired the manager. They fired the third base coach. They fired the hitting coach. All I'm gonna say is that there's a lot of things that's coming to Boston.
Yeah. Kind of intrigued on what's going to happen. How they're going to handle this and who they're going to put in the positions and all that kind of stuff. So, be interesting to see.
Yeah. I don't know why comments are not showing up, but I know Lewis commented. But
that's right. I can pop them up.
All right.
Yep, there he is right there.
Now the there we go.
So evidently he's got his list done.
Okay.
I don't know about the pitchers, but he's got the batsman and the coach, at least.
Actually,
there. Oh, Justin just threw himself out. What the hell was up with that? Oh, Maddie did it. Maddie did it. Oh, that's great.
Hello.
Hello, Maddie.
Why, Maddie? Why?
What? I didn't do nothing.
Why?
Because of the reply that you gave to me. I'm busy doing something important for tomorrow, and by God, you reply with, "Oh, goody."
No, that was Sean.
No, that was you.
No, he replied it to Sean. Oh, that was Sean that replied it?
Yeah, I didn't see the Sean bit. All I saw was Justin's head. All right, I do apologize. All right, I'll do it myself. But thank you for having me on Bases Limited.
Yes.
Yeah, no worries. I sent the link to Lewis since he said that he got his lineup done, so I'm just waiting to see if he wants to join us.
Yep.
Oh, I got part of that.
But Maddie, Maddie, what are you taking of the firings that the Red Sox did?
I love it.
Of course you would, you Yankee lover.
I love it. And it's so funny. You fire them and you're still fucking losing.
Well, Justin made a good point. You fire them after they score 17 runs.
Mm.
But when they fired him, the team
Yeah.
went 2-0 to start it off.
I mean, 10 to 17.
17 to something, yeah.
Despite a 17-1 win earlier that same day. By the way, it's your first in-season firing since 01.
This is true.
But
I'm
yeah.
trying to remember who it was that got fired back in 01. Was it Little?
What's up, Lewis?
Justin
What's
would
up,
know, but he's
Ian?
not paying attention to me.
Jimmy Williams.
Oh, Williams. Okay.
What's up, evening lads? How we all
Hey,
doing?
what's up? Oh, you know. Loving life.
Okay, so
Drinking
I
some
just
good
heard
shit.
myself. I now sound like a robot again after not sound like one.
Yep, I just heard it. That and you're lagging quite a bit.
That's because he's hosting.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, we got. If you want to go out and back in, we're here. We'll let you back in.
I'll help him.
I know you would. Yes. Yeah.
There we go.
Let's say when he'll go out, he'll come back in.
If it makes it if it makes it a lot more easier, maybe it's because there's four of us on.
No,
I could jump off and I could just comment.
It has nothing to do with that. It's the fact that he was trying to run the show tonight and his phone can't handle it. So that's what it is. That's why I'm like, no, nothing to do with it. All right, let's see if we can figure this out again. There we go. That works.
I'm on the guest app. I was like, fuck it. I'm not staying on the internet.
No. No more interwebs for you.
I don't know. This is gonna suck because I have to do the NBA show on the internet. So and I got nothing that I can do. So.
Hey, Dan. Hey, why have you got to do on the guest? Why can't you do on the guest app?
Because there's no host app for StreamYard just yet.
That's fine. I'll be on.
See, there we go.
All right. Well, because I'm probably gonna be doing a show with Akevin after the Celtics close out the series. So
that's fine. I'll just be on. I'll just be in the background. We're live anyway, but so hi everybody. But I'll just be on in the background, and you could just do the show. I'll be literally just
like that. He'll be like that, where he's in the background. Yeah.
There you go. I don't mind being here.
All right. Hey, Lewis, what is your oh well, he's gone.
What the hell is that shit?
What are your initial thoughts on the firings that the Red Sox did?
Bit of mixed emotions, really. I'm kind of surprised and not surprised at the same time, but I'm just really, really intrigued to see where this goes.
Yeah,
and like Jeff said just before I joined, and see how well it gets handled. So.
Yeah, and the Red Sox weren't the only ones that fired somebody. The Phillies let go of their manager Rob Thompson. They have interim manager of Don Mattingly. Now, here's the thing that I'm surprised by. Here's the thing that I was surprised by. Alex
Yeah.
Cora was offered the managing job for the Phillies before Rob Thompson got fired, and he declined it.
Ooh.
Oh, and all of a sudden, and after Cora got fired, he tweeted out happy.
Because their GM's a prick.
Yeah, like Cora is not like this is what I'm gonna say before we get to before we continue on with the Phillies. Cora was not the problem.
The fans are.
No, it would. You're just saying that because you're a Yankee fan.
Duh.
It took him a long enough.
Yeah, it did. That's okay. Shorter
But-
amount of time this time around than the last time.
But the problem is the front office, like Henry and Breslow and
Yeah.
everyone. They're the problems. But I don't know.
Oh, terrible. Go then, Mr. House.
It is what it is, I guess. That's the bottom line. It is what it is.
But just like the Red Sox, when we fight our manager, the Phillies fired theirs, and guess what, Jeff? They won 7-0 against the Giants last night, and now they got their game postponed tonight, and they're gonna play a doubleheader.
Aww.
Not before. I just looked up and there's Jeff with his glasses on. Jesus.
Yeah. I gotta freaking wipe them down. I got smudges on.
Oh
my
yeah,
fucking face.
you'll get used to that. You'll get used to that. Thing is that what's really surprising is with the Phillies is a 9-19 record,
Mm-hmm.
tied for the worst record in Major League Baseball of all time at the time.
Right.
This is crazy though. This was one of the fastest in-season manager firings in modern baseball. 28 games in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's nuts.
It's just mad. It's 10-game losing streak. Their longest since 99. And a minus 54 run difference. Worst in Major League. And the president of baseball operations said the team needed a new voice. Well, I'm available.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thing is, though, Thompson wasn't a struggling manager, though. 355 wins, 217 losses, 4 straight postseason appearances, and a 2022 and a pennant.
Yeah.
Yep. And lost to the Astros.
Oh, here we go then, Mr. Baseball. That roster, do you know how much the payroll is?
I'm guessing less than the Yankees.
$300 million.
Like I said, less than the
Less than the
Yankees and
Yankees.
less than the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we know how to do that money. We're on a 2011 run.
And yet you haven't won a World Series since 2009.
Mate, you ain't gonna fucking win one this year. Jesus. The Braves got more of a
You
chance.
have a good point, Maddie. I have a very good point.
I mean, for God's sakes, you even let the fucking Dodgers beat you in the World Series.
But we beat you in the run up to it.
All right, let's get back on track, guys.
He started it.
I know. Get back on track.
Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is, what do the Phillies do now?
Pray.
They look for a new manager, other than the interim. I mean, Don Mattingly's not bad. I mean, don't get me wrong.
No, not bad.
No.
Not great, but not bad.
Well, you know, that's why he's the interim. He's only there temporarily until they find someone that can take over the job. So,
Yeah.
Which won't be that long.
honestly, I don't think it would be that long because the Phillies are a good team.
They are.
So, I mean, it's like, you know, yeah, they've been playing like, you know, crap, kind of like us. You know, the Red Sox have been playing like crap. But it's not going to take long for someone to step into the main role for the Red Sox or the Phillies. So,
That's true.
All right, Lewis, I know you've probably been hearing all of this, so what is your thoughts on the Phillies firing their manager?
I don't really follow the Phillies.
I am shocked.
Don't feel bad,
Shocker.
neither do I.
Matt, you were always shocked. What are you talking about?
Shocker.
All right. Well,
I
guess
want the favorite bit of the show now.
you want what?
The favorite bit of the
The
show.
favorite bit of the show.
Uh,
And that's not the ending.
No, it's not the ending. I do got one more piece of news before we get on the Jeff stick.
Yep.
This goes back to the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even know Garrett Crochet was injured. But apparently today the Red Sox placed Garrett Crochet on the 15-day injured list, and they are bringing up a rookie from AAA to make his major league debut on Friday.
That sounds very of the show computer game, doesn't it?
It does.
I mean, hey, when opportunity knocks, I mean, let's see what this kid has.
It's against the Astros, so
Fuck the Astros.
this should be fun.
I don't like the Astros.
Neither
Oh,
do I. I'm not a fan.
we all don't.
I never have been a fan of his.
They're like those Patriots that deflates balls. It's just cheating bastards.
And remember those ugly uniforms back in the 80s, dude? Oh, those things are nasty looking.
I wouldn't even use that as toilet paper.
No, I wouldn't either.
I could use this hat as a toilet paper.
Screw you. Anyways, I think I know what
the hard end. Not the hard end.
I think I know what Maddie's favorite segment is.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I wrote
Just sit right down and don't be a dick. Everyone get ready for Jeff Stick.
You know what?
Yes.
Every time that comes on, I'm really, really sorry, but every time it goes really high, I go, oh, Jeff Dick.
Oh
literally,
my goodness.
just literally the sense of humor of Britishness just comes out.
That's great. We got two games that are postponed right now. One of them we kind of just talked about, the Giants and Phillies. That's postponed. A rain makeup date for April 30th. Also, a rain makeup date for April 30th for the Astros versus the Orioles. Here's the games gone final. Cubs defeated the Padres 5-4. Marlins defeated the Dodgers 3-2. Blue Jays, I guess you could say, thwomped the Red Sox 8-1. Hey, you laugh now. Rangers beat the Yankees 3-0.
He still won the series.
Mariners beat the Twins 5-3. White Sox over the Angels 3-2, and that was in 10. Guardians over the Rays 3-1. Those are your final games, your current games that are going on as we speak. Bottom of the sixth, the Rockies lead the Reds 5-0. Cardinals over the Pirates right now in the top of the sixth, 3-1. End of four, the Tigers on top of the Braves 3-2. The middle of the fourth, Nationals on top of the Mets 9-1. And the middle of the third, the Brewers over the Diamondbacks right now 1-0. One game coming on at 9:40 Eastern. That is the Royals taking on the Athletics. Yeah, that's sad.
I'm sorry, but the New York Mets, man, are just.
Hey, they snapped their 12-game losing streak last week.
And they're starting a new one.
Yeah, right, there we go. Your standings right now, the New York Yankees lead the East with a record of 20-11. Your AL Central belongs to the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers, both of them of which are 500. The Guardians 16-16, and the Tigers are 15-15. Your AL West, get ready for this one, guys, belongs to the Oakland Athletics right now, or the Athletics, with a record of 15-14. Your NL East goes to the Atlanta Braves with a record of 21-9. God, they're looking so good right now. They're looking really good. NL Central goes to the Cincinnati Reds with a record of 19-10. And your LA Dodgers lead the National West with a record of 20-11. Your home run leaders right now, we have Aaron Judge and Murakami, or however you pronounce that name.
Murakami.
Yeah, what you said. They're leading the league right now with 12. Jordan Alvarez has 11. And we have 4 tied at 10. That would be Ellie De La Cruz, Ben Rice, Mike Trout, and James Wood. Notice that somebody that I normally say is on this list is not on this list right now because he's sitting with 4, and that's Kyle Schwarber. He's sitting at 4, so he's got a little bit of making up to do. But yeah, that's my shtick, and I'm sticking to it.
You know, it's funny. Had the Padres have won today, they would have been first place in the National League West because the Dodgers lost the series to the Marlins.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
That's okay. They got the next chances against the Chicago White Sox.
There we go. We'll see how that goes.
Anyways, who's ready for the finale?
I'm ready. Everybody else ready?
No.
Lewis,
It's only,
are you ready?
it's only 25 past 1.
Yeah, I know.
Ready when you guys are.
Okay. Let's do this. Boom. The last place never to see again in the playoffs, Colorado Rockies.
I do like that logo.
I do. That's one of my favorites of theirs, actually. All right. So we are going to start with whoever wants to start. Yeah, I'm not going to choose. So whoever wants to start this thing, pick a fielding position, and we'll get started.
Maddie, why don't you go first?
Why am I always going to go first? Oh, okay. Let me get my list up. Let's go someplace that Justin will never go. So that's third base.
Oh my goodness.
Third base, I have Nolan Arneando.
Nolan Ariando.
I think I said that right. I hope I did.
You butchered it. You're the new handyman. Congratulations.
I did
It's
one.
It's Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Well, I did one with Justin. I think it was when I was the guest host. He laughed for 10 minutes straight because I messed up our name.
Oh man. I too had Arenado.
Best defensive third base of his era, monster bat also.
Yeah, I got Arenado too.
Okay. So that makes it unanimous. Just for the shits and giggles, who did you have there, Lewis?
I had Nolan Arenado.
Okay, so unanimous. Okay.
Fuck you doing it right with your British accent.
All right, Lewis, go ahead and pick another fielding position.
I'm gonna go pitcher, I think.
No, fielding position.
Oh, shit.
First base down to DH. We saved the pitch until later.
First base, I've got. Is it Todd Ailton?
All right, Todd Helton. Yes, I
Yeah,
have
Todd
Helton.
Helton.
I have Helton,
I do too.
but I didn't have him at first.
Yeah,
I have him as a DH. I had Andres Galarraga.
Ooh, the big cat.
Uh-huh.
Thing is, though, my designated here is not them.
Well, we're doing first base.
I know, but I'm thinking. I have Todd in my first base.
Okay. So Todd, help me.
I got Todd at first base too.
All right. Just out of curiosity, I'll use this as my turn. What did you guys have for your DH?
I had Charlie Blackmon.
See, I didn't. I had him as center.
He's my center as well. I got Larry Walker as DH.
He's my right.
Yeah,
We got the name. We got the names. They're just we're just putting them all over the place.
My second designated hitter was CJ. CJ Cron.
Second, your which one?
Designated hitter was CJ Cron.
Oh, I said I had Todd Helton as mine. Who'd you have, Lewis, for your DH? Yeah, he's over there getting high.
I always seem to forget to put down DH.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so we have. Who do we have for DH? Who do you have, Justin, for DH?
I had Larry Walker as DH.
Larry Walker. Okay, and then you had Maddie. You had who?
CJ Cron.
All right, get to stepping. Figure out who's going where. I'm out of this one because my DH was your first baseman, so I'm out of this one.
I can understand why Larry Walker is the DH, but he was much. I feel that he'll be much needed in the right field.
Yeah, that's I have Walker at right field.
Just is on this sets line.
He's checking things out.
He's looking at the stats.
I'm cool with whatever you guys want to do.
That doesn't help. That's dumb. That's
such a bullshit cop. Such a bullshit cop out.
He's snapping.
In that case, it's Larry Walker's fucking right field. And
okay, I will agree with Walker in it right.
Yeah.
I think Larry would be best off at right instead of DH. So I will say that. But I'm okay with whatever you guys decide for DH.
You had Andres the big cat. You had him.
I had Andres Galarraga first and Helton in a DH. That's what I had.
I'm happy to spot those two and put Todd in the DH. Because Andres was my second pick on the first base anyway.
Okay. So we'll go with Andres for first and Todd for DH.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes it fair.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
So I know he's technically not a second base, but I put him on here as a second base. Current Red Sox Trevor Story.
Yeah, I didn't. I had DJ LeMahieu.
Glad you said the last name. I just said DJ.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say DJ Lamahu.
Look at you.
Macahu. Yeah, for me, DJ.
The story's a good one. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah. Last two. What does
What does Lewis think?
Yeah, second base, I had DJ LeMahieu.
All right.
3-1?
All right, DJ Mayhew. Oh, let's see. Next, we have shortstop, left, center, and catcher.
Let's do shortstop.
Okay.
I got Trevor Story.
I have
shaking our head.
I have Troy Tulowitzki.
Yeah, he's my second. I think Justin's got him.
Lewis.
Shortstop, I have Troy Tulowitzki.
Yeah, Tulowitzki. Okay.
Yeah, whatever, however you say his name.
We speak proper English. They don't. They spell color wrong.
All right. I'm gonna go left, and I'm gonna go
Sure.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, right. Matt Holliday.
I got him. He was a fucking monster in 07.
Yes, he was. I think Justin had him, so because I saw him nod. I heard him nod. I almost said I heard him nod. That's great. Lewis,
Oh
what do
no.
you have for left?
Yeah, there's that one.
Same thing? Okay.
Although that Carlos Gonzalez was a close second.
Yes. I almost put him, but then I remembered Holiday.
Did you say center was Charlie Blackmon?
I had center field as Charlie Blackmon.
Yeah, I got. I'll put. I'm happy to put Charlie in that.
Justin, you had Blackmon? Okay. And same with you, Lewis? Okay.
You know what's amazing? You got two people talking who does hosting, and then the one on the outside are on mute, and they're just going.
Here's the funny part. The host of the show
It's on fucking
is
mute on
just,
our phone.
it's nodding. That's all he's doing.
I can't wait for the NBA show.
Oh, I know, right? So, did you like that 3-pointer that Tatum put up? Jesus Christ! All right, we have catcher results left.
Chris Ionata.
That's who I had.
Yeah, I got Chris.
Willis?
Chris.
Okay.
How long was he there for? Because he was freaking long.
He's been there for a while. I mean, he was there for quite a long time.
You know, it's really kind of weird. I'm looking at the comments here, and it's obviously from Lewis, and he's in with us.
Yeah.
It's freaking me out.
He was there 6 seasons, and he left for the Angels, Seattle, and Arizona, and then he came back for 2.
Oh, okay.
So he was there for a total of 8 years.
That beats the criteria you guys started.
Yep. It sure does.
It sure does.
All right. Now we'll go to the pitching.
All right.
Name
I'll
off the
start this
pitcher that you have.
I'm going to butcher every fucking... I'm going to give you my top 5, and I'm going to butcher every fucking name. Yubiadu Chicken says.
What the fuck?
All right. Jimmy Nunez.
I have Jimenez. I have him.
That's the one.
Yeah.
George Rosa. The Rosa.
Jorge De La Rosa. I have him.
That's the one. Just call him George.
George.
Aaron Cook.
I have Aaron Cook.
Kyle Freeland.
Yep.
And German Martinez.
Okay, I don't have that one. I have 4 of the 5.
Okay.
I have Jorge, Aaron, Kyle, and Ubaldo. Or Ubaldo, or however you pronounce his first name. But yes.
I would put George first.
I have De La Rosa first. I will say that. So everyone good with him? De La Rosa's first starter.
Yeah, the last pitcher that I have is Julius Chassin.
Yep, that's who I have.
That's 2 against 1 at the moment. What's that beeping?
Okay, so the order, because I have all 5 that were mentioned. The order I have them in, obviously, we can switch them around if need be. If people don't agree, I have De La Rosa as the starter 1. Starter 2, I have Aaron Cook. Starter 3, I have Kyle Freeland. Starter 4, I have Chasen. And starter 5, I have Jimenez.
Nah, I'm cool with that.
Yep, I got no disagreement on that one.
Lewis. Okay. He's nodding. So glad the people there that could be listening to this on Spotify can hear him nod.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a third star pitcher for me, I have Ubaldo Jimenez.
Yep.
All right. Lewis, fuck it up because you make me look bad.
Oh my god.
This is why I can't interview anyone from Japan. Unless their name is like Nakamura. Yes.
All right. Relievers.
My top three.
I'll give you mine.
Okay. Remember your setup guy is reliever 3.
Yep.
Okay.
So my relievers are Brian Fuentes, Bruce Ruffin, and Rafael Betancourt.
I have one of the 3. I have Betancourt, but I've got him number 2. So I do have Betancourt on there. Anyone else have Betancourt?
Yes.
Lewis, okay.
I have him as number 2.
You have him as 2. Where do you have him, Lewis? 2. Okay. All right. So we all have him except for Justin. We all have him as number 2. You had him as number 3, right? The setup guy. Okay. Well, because we all, except for him, agreed on number 2. So we're going to put Betancourt in at number 2. Number 3, I had Steve Reed. My number 1 was Adam Ottavino.
Ooh. So my number 1 was LaTroy Hawkins. I kind of use that there. And my number 3 was Brian Fuentes. Seriously, everyone should just be named Smith.
Oh,
first name Agent. It'd be fucking brilliant.
Agent Smith. There you go. All right. Who did you, Lewis? Who did you have for number 1 and number 3?
For my number 1 reliever, I had LaTroy Hawkins, and number 3, I had Steve Reed.
Okay, so Hawkins was mentioned twice and Reed was mentioned twice. I'm surprised no one else came up with Ottavino. I'm truly surprised. Wow.
Jeff,
What?
he's my closer.
No, Fuentes is mine.
Well, you suck.
My closer was Jose.
Jose, can you see?
Jose Jalapeno on a stick.
Oui, oui. Oh, wait, that's French.
Easy.
See. Yeah, I had Brian Fuentes as my closer, but I'm okay with putting Ottavino in there as closer.
Yeah,
That's not a big deal. Okay.
We ain't got Jalapeno on our list, that's me.
Yeah. So we'll put Adam as closer. No, Adam, not Adam. He's some crow. Okay. All right. So you guys, let's see. Well, Reed was mentioned twice. And who else was it that was mentioned twice? We just Maddie had him.
I had Troy and Brian Tutes.
No, maybe it wasn't you that said it.
It was Justin.
It was Justin.
No, Lewis mentioned LaTroy.
Lewis mentioned LaTroy. Okay.
So I mentioned LaTroy also. So
Okay.
because LaTroy Hawkins.
So
he was,
right,
he
yes.
was my number 1.
Okay. Is that where you had him?
Yes.
Lewis?
Oh.
Ooh, shit. I had LaTroy Hawkins as my number 1 reliever. Yeah.
I think I spelled it right. I don't know anymore. My brain is fried with this thing week after week. All right.
It's the one.
Do we want to keep Steve Reed as the setup for Ottavino? Or do we want somebody else in there? Who else had Reed with me?
I didn't.
Oh, Lewis did. Lewis had Reed.
Oh, 2 against 1.
So are there any objections with Reed in his setup? No. Okay. Maddie,
Reed.
do you have any objections with Reed in his setup guy?
No, I'm happy with that.
Okay. And now the manager.
Clint
Lewis.
Hurdle.
Oh, Hurdle for you. Okay. Lewis?
I had Bud Black.
I had Bud Black. And Justin had Bud Black because he's over there nodding. Okay. Well,
For someone who had 534 wins, second in franchise history, and you choose someone who, because he won a wild card win.
Oh, let me look this up. Give me a second here. Bud Black. Right here. Manager. Rockies. So the Rockies, he was 9 years. Okay, hold on. 9 years. 441 win-loss percentage. Now, what about yours?
Clint Hurdle. Yeah, 500.
HURDLE?
Yeah, it's literally like the Hurdles. Like
What's the winning percentage?
Well, if second in franchise
What's the
history,
winning percentage? Because Black had a winning percentage and Rockies 441.
441.
If the winning percentage is better than
485.
485, so a little bit better winning percentage.
Oh, sorry. Win percentage with 461.
I mean, to
461.
be fair, I can understand where Maddie said Clint Hurdle because he did win the 2007 National League pennant.
Okay.
And it was a great season in the franchise history. They've been shit ever since.
Okay,
I mean,
so
you only
I'm-
managed my team.
I am okay with going with Hurdle.
I will give you Bud Black if Justin makes those videos by the end of the weekend.
We're not waiting that long. we'll go with Clint Hurdle. I think that would probably be better because, as you said, you let him do a pennant.
Pennant.
So yeah. So I'm okay with Clint.
See, I spelled it wrong. I put clit.
Oh God. All right, we're good. If this looks, you're a pig. If this looks good, we're gonna go right down it. First base, Andres Galarraga. Second base is DJ LeMahieu. Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Third base is Nolan Arenado. Left field is Matt Holliday. Center field, Charlie Blackmon. Right field, Larry Walker. Catcher is Chris Iannetta, and DH is Todd Helton. You're starting five: De La Rosa, Cook, Freeland, Chasen, and Jimenez. Your relievers are Hawkins, Betancourt, and Reed. Closer is Adam Ottavino, and manager is Clint Hurdle.
Clit Hurdle.
Yes. So I am okay with that.
That's really not a bad side. I mean, I look forward to the brackets when that happens in a couple of weeks.
Well, the brackets are already set.
Oh, you done?
Oh, yeah, well, they're already ready to go. I'm going to share them with you guys here in a second. What I did is I took the win-loss percentage, all-time win-loss percentage, okay, as of April 3rd, because that was the last day it was updated. So that's the one I'm going with. And this is the way your American League is setting up. Your American League right now is set up like this. The number one team that gets a bye in the first week is the New York Yankees.
Yeah, boys.
Your bracket goes like this. In the first round, the Rays will take on the Angels, number 9 and number 8. Number 5, Tigers take on number 12, Mariners. Number 13, Royals take on number 4, Astros. Number 3, Indians, Guardians take on number 14, Rangers. Number 11, Twins take on number 6, Blue Jays. Number 7, White Sox take on number 10, Athletics. And number 15, Orioles take on number 2, Red Sox. That is the way the American League sets up as far as win-loss percentage as of April 3rd. Now, to the National League. Your number 1 seed goes to the San Francisco Giants. And they edged out, and I mean edged out the Dodgers. Yes, it was not by much. But your first round goes, your number 9 team Brewers take on the Diamondbacks, which is number 8. Number 5 Reds take on number 12 Phillies. Number 13 Padres take on number 4 Cubs. Number 3 Cardinals take on number 14 Marlins. Number 11 Nationals Expos take on number 6 Braves. Number 7 Pirates take on the 10th seeded Mets. And the 15th seed Rockies takes on the 2nd seed Dodgers. That is the way first round will be set up, and it will start in 2 weeks. Forms will go out, and you get to vote by looking at the rosters that we picked, not just because, oh, well, it's this team, I'm going to go with this one. Look at the rosters. Find out which one you think will actually beat the other team. because these are all really good rosters.
On.
Yeah, what?
This is on Forever Boston Sports.
Yeah,
My Yankees are
number one.
fucked.
No,
Who's going to vote
No.
for Yankees?
Yankees have a hell of a team on that
Well,
we picked out.
Hold on. We're getting people in MWL involved too.
We're getting everybody involved.
I will drag this
Because I mentioned we are going to do this by Google Forms. We're not going to do polls. We're going to do this by Google
Correct.
Forms.
Correct.
I will drag this to Twitter, and I will get my votes. I will go full Donald Trump on it.
I'm sure you will. So your Yankees will either take on the Rays or the Angels.
I hope it's not the Angels, because that was a really good squad.
I agree. Angels had a hell of a squad. I mean, if you stop and think about it, every team that we've done for the last 30 times that we've done this has had really good teams. So it's really going to be difficult to figure out which team will top the other.
I could honestly say now, the Rockies are out. Okay. Say now, the Mets are out. I can honestly say now, probably the Mariners.
Probably the Mariners. If I was looking at the American League here, I'm just going to give my prediction right now over this. As far as who I think will take on the Yankees, I personally think it will be the Angels, but that's me. The Rays had a good team, but the Rays honestly have not been around long enough to have all time. Like we're talking like back in the 40s, 50s, 60s. They haven't been around long enough. So I think that's where the Angels have the advantage. As far as the bottom part of this order, I'm telling you right now, Red Sox and Orioles are going to be a tough one to choose. I mean, it's just, yes, Red Sox are seated second and Orioles are 15th, but you stop and look at these lineups, and it's going to be very difficult to vote and choose which team moves on for any of these, really.
Who does the Cardinals have?
Who does what?
Who does the Arizona? Not Arizona. The is it Cardinals?
Cardinals is St. Louis.
St. Louis. Who they have?
They were national. So let's see. St. Louis Cardinals. They are taking on the 14th seeded Marlins.
I wonder if Charlie Sheen will show up.
No, he might. He'll come out. He'll show up out of the dead.
He'll come out in a bike.
That's actually going to be a really good one too, because you have D. Gordon, and then you have the pitcher Hernandez there. I think it was Hernandez. So I mean that's going to be a tough one to choose from. Cardinals, I think you had McGuire, yeah, I can picture him. No, Pujols was on there. So I mean, you're going to have it's going to be very interesting to see who moves on there.
For someone that said busy, can you put the link in that chat?
The link.
The chat. Yeah.
The link for what?
The Google Forms.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Once I get this all set up in Google Forms, which will probably be later on this week, I will definitely put the link in the chat so that way it can be posted to wherever it needs to be posted.
Okay, I don't want to.
Again, Jeff and I had explained this, and I'm going to mention this again because now that Lewis is on here, I'm going to mention this again. Forms are going to go out every Friday that we have the rounds. You guys have 5 days to vote, and as soon as 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday night hits and we go live, you can't vote anymore for that round.
Correct. So the first round will not start until May 8th. That'll be the first round. And then the voting will be good up until, let's see, hold on, I'm counting. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, the 13th. So you'll have 5 days. I'll get the form out on a Friday. It'll be closed on Wednesday. So there'll be 5 days to vote and choose your winner out of these. And as I said, all the 30 teams will be posted on the page. so that way you all can view exactly who's on what team. Because I mean, a lot of us have probably forgotten the third team and the fourth team that we've done. We've gone through 30, so it's understandable. I will be posting all the teams, all the rosters that we have compiled onto the Forever Boston Sports page, and then with that, we'll pin it. If that's okay with you, Justin, we'll pin those teams up, so that way when you go to do the form, you can look back on the feature part of all the teams, look at the rosters, and then decide from there.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I have there. I'm looking forward to this. I'm curious to see who comes out as the best team, the one who will win the Forever Boston Sports baseball championship here. It'll be fun.
We'll call this the Forever Boston Sports Bracketology.
There we go. Hey, that's gimmick infringement. You can't use that. I'm just kidding.
You could take out the bases loaded. You could do that.
But yeah, I agree. I think that's fine. But yeah, I can't wait to see who comes out on top on this. So as I said, first form will go out on May 8th, and it'll be due by the 13th when we go live at 8 o'clock.
Oh, cool. That'd be good.
So 5 days. That gives you plenty of time to vote on what teams move on.
Be fun. Go in, Mr.
Um, so if I'm correct, we have next week off.
I don't know. Do we?
I
Well,
think
you
so.
were supposed to have next week also Jeff could do the brackets, but
That's
now
right.
he's already
Yeah,
done
Yes.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that way
Then
I can set everything up and get all the because I'm not gonna like share each like sheet. So I've got to put all the sheets in a picture form, and then I can post them all up. So it's going to take me a few days to do that.
Okay, cool. Because that gives me more time to set up shows for NBA shows. Then.
Yep, perfect.
I'm not being fair. Justin, he's fired. Justin.
I got nothing. I got nothing else to say because I don't know.
I don't either. I've got nothing else. I'm good.
Maddie.
Paul. He's fired. Logan Paul. Yeah. Wrestling Pedigree this weekend. We have Wrestling Roundtable this weekend. We have Ross Report Friday night. We have Watch Along Friday night SmackDown and a special interview with Luke Mendes, aka FKA Rich Holland, which will be available this weekend when we have our interview with him.
Nice. That's awesome. You can find me obviously on Forever Boston Sports. You can find me on the Meltdown. You can find me in MWL. Now that we're ending the season and going into bracketology, the fun's not over with because we still got the rest of bracket. We got the whole 6 rounds of bracketology, plus we've got Battle Bowl coming up too. So this is going to be a wild end of the season. So I can't wait to see how this ends and get season 8 underway.
And for me, if the Celtics can close the series out tomorrow, then I got a show set up with Aikavin on this channel. Hopefully, Maddie will be up in the morning for him because it's 11 p.m. Eastern my time. We're going to do some NBA shows. We're going to do a Wrestling Roundtable. And yeah, basically we'll be back in 2 weeks. So
when are you doing that? Friday?
As of right now, tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern.
Thursday night.
You'll be sleeping.
11 p.m. is 5 hours. So 12, 1.
Before 4 o'clock in the morning for you.
Yeah, I actually probably will be up. which is why I'll just be in the background and you two could just talk a load of Celtic shit. By the way,
That's fine. I already got
who's
the
up?
stream set up.
I know I saw. Who is up 4-0?
On that note, we're gonna head out. I've got nothing else, man. I'm good. I guess that's
That's the sign for everyone to go. So from myself, Jeff, Justin, and Scorpion and Lewis, thank you for listening. I will see you next time on Bases Loaded.
in 2 weeks. See you then.